Bring us
back.
in. I'm not 0-4. I did go 6-5. 6-5. Not the best.
Not from the poster.
Not from the poster.
Tell you what, I went 1 for 1, baby.
Yeah.
We'll get into that. We'll get into that.
Mystic
but
Okay.
what up?
I'm chilling, man.
How you guys doing?
Yeah, let me just get this off while it's
your
on my
chest?
mind. Stopped at Wawa, grabbed my coffee. I had a short boy, so it's finished. But blue collar men, right? This is serious, man. Yo, 2 Glicks, like 2 Shaboings in the morning, and then a big white monster carb bombing it with a 5-hour energy drink is not breakfast, yo.
Damn.
Yo, ain't that crazy? Like just union workers.
2 hot dogs.
2 hot dogs.
A white monster and a 5-hour energy.
Damn.
Yo.
That's crazy.
Y'all
work.
wonder why y'all not gonna see your dads at 60 years old?
That's crazy.
Crazy,
work.
right?
My man's stomach's like boots in the dryer. Cuz holy shit.
Yo, it's just crazy. This like I'm not
Yo,
gonna lie.
that's
Like,
when I go to Wawa
Yeah.
and I'm getting a coffee in the
you
morning.
see Breakfast of Champions.
And I'm like, and I just like, dude, people watching, muffins, donuts, this, that, all
It's
these,
brutal.
bro.
We-
So
yo.
I've seen soda first thing in the morning. People just be knocking down sodas.
Yeah,
We
I
gotta
used to be one of
grabbing
them.
the 2 for 3s too.
Ooh.
We gotta do better.
2
man.
hot dogs though at like
2
6 a.m. You got hot dog breath at 6 a.m.
Damn.
It's hard to watch. I just couldn't. I was like, damn. I was
Yeah.
like, 2, it's 8. What time is it? It's 7:30 right
That's
now.
crazy.
I was like, that's
Crazy
a,
work.
That's a brutal breakfast. One exciting card. I'll clap it up. That fucking card was good, bro. That was a really good card. Very surprised that they said that was the lowest gate
Oh no way!
of the last 4.
Damn.
That's pretty crazy. But all in all, good card. I don't know.
Tickets were probably $5,000 each. So that
Oh,
probably
that's how
would've-
that happens? Maybe too high, something like that.
probably.
But since that card is so exciting, I'm thinking we just recap this card that is. I'm not gonna shit on it. It's the Canadian card.
Yeah, they stacked the deck with Canadian fighters,
As they should.
which they should do.
Yes.
A lot of newer talent on this card, some vets.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'm seeing a lot of those matchups are more seasoned versus some of these young up and comers that you may not be so familiar about, but we can take a look at a few and then we can really get into.
yeah, the main card's pretty good. It starts off with Denis Buzukja and Marcio Barbosa. From what I've seen from Barbosa, I'm pretty sure this is his UFC debut. But looking at his record, he has a lot of finishes. He did lose on the Contender Series, and then he didn't lose on the Contender. He won on the Contender. His only recent loss was an LFA to Gabriel Santos, and we know who Gabriel Santos is. So no shame in losing to him. He's a good fighter. Yeah, this is not a hard one to pick. I'm going to lean. The value's on Denis Buzukja. He's a huge underdog. I've been watching like a lot of videos. People think that Denis is going to get finished in the first round, but if it goes into the second or third, he's going to have a much better chance of success. So yeah, it looks like this guy gets everybody out of there in the first, and then if it goes to this, every time it's going to the second round, he's lost the fight. So
The Barbosa guy.
Barbosa guy.
I see all the finishes, and I think the reason people are saying that is because obviously in Denis Buzukja fights, you can see that he is hittable.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
he's tough, he's durable, well-rounded, but he is hittable.
Yep.
Where this guy has a sharp record, dangerous finisher.
What are the odds?
And has more
He's
momentum.
plus Bazooka's plus 310.
Yeah, I
and
mean,
Barbosa's minus 440.
Yeah, so I would definitely take Denis Buzukja just purely on the
Being a
value.
dog.
Yeah,
Gotcha,
yeah.
gotcha. And you can never forget the mat he trains on. And I think that's just something that you have to
Sarah
give.
and then he's out in Vegas too with Aljo and all those guys. So
Correct.
yeah, he's from a good camp for sure.
Mhm.
Next we got who we got next. It is what I have right here is Thiago Moises versus Gabe Young. Gage Young.
Yep.
Thiago's been around for a while. You kind of know what you're getting with Thiago. Very good grappler. Wrestling's pretty good. Striking's not bad. Gabe Young seems to be more of an explosive striker on the feet. Obviously, going to try to keep it on the feet, keep it where he feels most comfortable, which would be the striking. I'm going to lean Thiago just because of the competition. He's fought Islam Makhachev. He's literally fought everybody, and he's beaten a lot of those guys. So I'm leaning Thiago to get his back and choke him.
I think if he gets it to the mat, control, and just got to hunt submissions, man.
Yeah.
Very simple. I think with the young kid, obviously, if one wants to get it to the mat, you keep it standing.
Yeah.
Push the pace and make it a striking fight. You have to do that because I don't think he'll have a chance.
Yeah.
Down
And
there with Thiago.
But Thiago has been knocked out a few times recently. Benoit knocked him out. He lost a decision to Ludovic Decline. He got knocked out by Jared Gordon in his last fight. So he's fighting really good guys.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, obviously that's going to happen. But, yeah, I'm going to lean Thiago.
Thiago's plus 102 and Gage Young's minus 130.
Look at me giving out just dogs. Just dogs. Jasmine Jasudavicius versus Karine Silva.
I like this, actually. I like this fight.
Who you picking in this one?
I am probably going with... I'm going to go with Davicius. And I think I'm going to do that from watching who did I watch Karine Silva fight?
Macy Barber?
Yes. Now, I think Macy Barber is a little bit more aggressive than Davicius is, but I think Jasmine has a lot more control. Yes. And although I like the matchup because it's almost like kind of like the same type of fight, like you just said. And it's just like I want to see what Karine Silva could probably do off her back. But I think if she made this one adjustment, I think it could change the fight. I think if she attacked more of the head and some of those even though I think Jasudavicius chain wrestles better than what's the name than Barber does. Mm-hmm. So, but if she instead of trying to fight off the wrestling so much, maybe just attack it. I think a lot of times people get in these habits where they feel like they got to beat the wrestler. Yeah. No, like who does it really well? Even like a Trajan Gore, I guess, like attack the head sometimes because it will make him abandon what he had in mind
100%.
or what that person had in mind. So I'm kind of leaning towards Jasudavicius.
I am too, especially being in Canada. Jasmine's a big girl. She can strike. She has good grappling. But yeah.
She's good off her back. Like I said, she was doing this I never heard what is it called, a dead archer type shit. She's
dead archer.
Dead archer. Okay, dead archer. So she was like trying like a whole bunch of shit. Plays that rubber guard. Yeah. Does a whole bunch of stuff. So it should be a good mess. Well, Karen does. When Barbara had her.
You're saying she does. Okay.
Yep. So when just
Karine,
seeing how Karine, how that's gonna play out, that'd be pretty cool to see that wrestler versus that jujitsu.
Yeah, and then the same thing if you kind of look at Jasmine, like she's only she lost to Manon, who Manon's former title challenger. And then but Karine too, like she's losing to good girls, like Macy Barber's good, Vivian and however
Ross,
I don't know how to say it.
I don't know what you're looking at. I'm just trying to guess.
Yeah. But I'm leaning Jasmine.
Yep.
Jasmine's minus 340 and Silva's plus 250.
Mandel Nallo versus Jai Herbert. This is going to be more of a striker's delight, I would say. I'm leaning Jai Herbert. Yeah. But just like we were just kind of talking about with Thiago and Denis Buzukja, like they've both been. Thiago's only been knocked. I mean, Jai Herbert's only been knocked out really by Ilia Topuria, but some people would say he's a little bit chinny, so that might leave an opportunity for Nallo. But I think it's going to play out in the feet. I think the longer it goes, it's just going to be better for Jai Herbert.
Now, this guy has a whole Bellator background, Nallo. I think he trained at TriStar when, I guess, who was that? Faraz Zahabi, I think his name is. Yeah, so he's training up there. But yeah, he has a whole Bellator. This is a Bellator guy. Remember we were just asking about where are all these Bellator guys who are.
He's a belly guy.
Out there left stranded. This is one of them. I saw a couple fights. He did have some really good knockouts. One was that head kick. One was that.
You think he's going to switch? I'm switching my pick.
Yeah, I just think that TriStar man.
I'm switching my pick, brother.
He got leg
I forgot. I remember watching this guy fight. Being coached by Faraz Zahabi and GSP and these guys.
He's going to be well-rounded, I'm assuming.
Yeah, now I'm remembering this fight and I'm looking at his record and
listen, man, it's some Bellator guys out there,
man.
Bro. I think you have to scroll back a little bit.
Fighters are fighters, no matter what Bellator or UFC is attached to the top of your name. I'm going to go Nallo. Okay. I'm going Nallo.
He has a mustache out this
it's pretty crazy.
World that he be rocking, like a 1925. Yeah, it's like a bare knuckle for this guy.
Oh, man. Nallo's minus 180 and Herbert's plus 140.
Are you the odds guy now?
I am.
Give him a job. Give him a job.
You're right.
I was hired to be the odds guy.
I mean,
can you do
the
different voices?
Hello. Hello.
Kyler Phillips versus Charles Jourdain.
This should be a good scrap too.
What do you think about this one?
I don't know if people know this. I'm definitely biased towards people who grapple. I'm like where you got Kyler Phillips who's good with control. You got Charles Jourdain who has he's up there. His guillotine is up there.
He has very good guillotine.
Yeah, it's very good guillotine. So it's like, but I usually lean towards the person who I feel like control is just something that can really dominate a fight. I think if Kyler Phillips can get it there, I think he could create great control. So before really looking at this, I probably would be leaning Kyler Phillips, but I'm very excited. I saw a picture of Charles Jourdain earlier. He looks to be in tremendous
dropping a weight
shape.
class. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think this should be a good scrap. But Kyler Phillips is more of a conservative. Like he's where Charles wants to fight. You know what I mean? So I'm looking forward to seeing how it goes.
Yeah, I'm leaning Charles, but yeah, I was pretty high on Kyler. Still high on Kyler, even though when he lost to Rob Font. Before that, he was on a nice little streak, and then obviously he lost to Vinicius Oliveira. But this should be a competitive fight. Kyler Phillips definitely mixes up the takedowns, which will give Charles Jourdain opportunities for some of his submissions. So I'm leaning Charles.
Yeah, I mean, Charles Jourdain and shit, minus 188, yo.
What voice is that?
Who's that supposed to be?
Go with a different one.
Y'all voice.
Damn, that's crazy.
Go through a Rolodex of white ones. Try another one.
Yo, Rolodex was a good word, man.
Why
You're an educated dude, man.
Why
That
are
was
you
good.
why are you talking much? What's up with you?
Yeah, so.
I'm
got
waiting.
him on assignment.
He's writing raps over
He
there.
hasn't
We
sent
trying to stay organized.
I got
All right.
We are.
Oh damn! You put him.
I got everybody on task.
You told me. You told me he can't talk.
I got Dev on an
They
assignment.
put you on mute and shit. Kyler Phillips is plus 146.
Gilbert Burns versus Mike Malott. It's a tough one. Gilbert on a 4-fight losing streak. Mike Malott. I feel like Mike Malott is like a Gilbert Burns, like a very like similar style. Good power on the feet, good striking, but more of a grappler for sure. I'm really interested in this fight, just to see what Gilbert is going to show up, because like this is kind of like the end of the road essentially. Like the UFC is like, all right, like we're giving you like one more. Not saying he's going to get cut, but it's like we're giving you one more chance, one more main event. Let's see if you still got it, or if a young up and comer is going to take that next step. And that's kind of like what it seems like. If you can get past Gilbert, you're going to be pretty high in the division, and if not, he's going to hold his place.
True. My question to you would be, with Gilbert, when it comes to trying to grapple Gilbert, how good do you, like from what you remember, how good do you truly have to be? Is it worth even engaging?
I mean, that's what I'm looking forward to seeing.
To see how good Mike Malott.
Like, yeah, because I've known Mike from, he fought for CFFC. Like,
Okay.
I don't know him, but I know of him.
Yeah.
And I know his grappling's pretty damn good. So I'm interested to see how good it really is. Even no matter how old Gilbert is, if you're taking it into that realm, you're really going to have to still be on top of your game. Like, obviously, you could hit him and knock him out or whatever like that, and get lucky. But if you're going to beat him in the grappling realm, like, you really got to be on top of your shit. Okay. So, I mean, and then, like, I feel like it's just the value is just not there on Mike Malott. Like, you have to pick Gilbert if you're betting the fight. But I would say the younger Mike Malott is probably going to win the fight.
I think so, because you're placing him in Canada. I think he's younger. I think he hits harder. I think you've seen that in like the especially the knocking out our boy
Charles Rackie.
Hooking with a hooker, bad idea. Like I said, he's really good in the pocket. I feel like where Gilbert is more of like, I feel like a 2-punch at max type of guy, boom 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 type shit. Where Mike kicks, strikes, punt, like footwork, good on the ground. Submissions. Yeah. He just doesn't, when it comes to grappling, I just say he doesn't engage it much. Yeah. I think he likes to bang. So I'm going to go with the younger Mike Malott, unfortunately, and because I like Gilbert, and because it's just in Canada, he shows up when it's in Canada.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, Gilbert's plus 310, Mike Malott's minus 440. I'm taking Gilbert Burns. Follow me. He's going to win. You said he's got that one last shot.
I hope he does, man. But that's the Canadian card. Now we go back to, what was this, UFC 327?
I don't pay attention to the numbers.
Yeah, the numbers don't matter anymore.
Yeah, don't.
Either way.
Just so you know, I weigh as much as the card.
This card from top to bottom was a very good. I'd give this card an A-.
Because of one performance. But go ahead.
Ain't that some shit?
What?
No, we'll get there.
Oh,
Right?
okay.
All right. Prada, Charles Rackie versus Francisco Prada. Prado, whatever you say. Because you spelled it wrong right here, so that's all right, Kurt.
My question with this fight is, do you think Prado's probably out of here? Now, last week, just refresh you. Last week, obviously, we talked. He came in young, came in at 20 years old.
I think he needs to take a step back.
Should he leave or should he?
Either way, whatever happens, you should never leave the UFC.
I'm about to say, how can you?
True. Or if they cut him,
or just take time, like whether they cut him, or he just needs to not fight for a little while. Don't accept any fights. Go work on your skills, and it might be better off for him to go fight for an LFA, fight for a Cage Fury, and just get more experience and just get some confidence under his belt because he's fighting tough guys and he looks good. I know he was a 55er and now he moved up to 70. He looked a little bit undersized for 70, so maybe try to figure that out. But
and I think he has shown that he is exciting.
Yeah, for
sure.
He's
exciting. I think he will be he just sometimes he's a little too hot on the feet and people take him down. Yeah. And that's kind of what happened here.
Exactly
go get your grappling up. I don't know a lot of Venezuelans that
he was coming in big and
Charles was changing,
literally changing levels underneath him.
I hope at this age, I hope your dream doesn't stop here.
No.
So I just hope that
we've seen so many guys come back from this. Vicente versus Kelvin. Man, Kelvin at first was looking good. Like he was kind of boxing. He was piecing. He was showing us what we know of Kelvin, and then I don't know why he was shooting for takedowns. I don't know why he was trying to take Vicente down, knowing how good Vicente's front headlock is, and then Vicente catches him and wraps it up.
I just feel like if Kelvin had slightly different dimensions, he would be a very, very
dude. His boxing looked good.
Yeah.
But he might be out of here, bro.
They're both 2-3 in their last 5.
Well, Vicente won, so
his 2-3 look better.
His 2-3 looking a little bit better. Oh shit.
Yeah.
All right. Next, who we got?
And they only 34.
Yeah.
That's
this
crazy.
Next one.
How about this?
I walked away from my TV and I come back and they're talking about it's a majority draw, and I didn't look too much more into it. I thought it was a close fight, but I thought Chris Padilla won the fight.
I thought it was right. He did put in an official a dispute. And it was a good fight. His fucking coach is hilarious. If you remember how hard
he's light skinned. He light skinned.
That motherfucker was funny. But
they were both light skinned though.
Yeah.
No, that was the craziest part about it. But black people are very.
Where are the shades at here?
So it was a slight difference.
Hold on. Let's pause this right here.
Here we go.
Are you light skinned?
No.
You're a little light skinned.
He's brown skin.
You're black.
So Dev's like between like 9:45 and 10:15 p.m. and you're like right around before midnight. Is that how you would do the gauge?
I guess. But it's still nighttime. I'm still nighttime.
How do y'all judge it? All right. So if you
go to the party,
you see
your skin color or his skin color. When you head into the club?
Listen, no. This is how it works. And I think white people made these
Y'all
rules.
need to know this.
It's called the brown paper bag test.
Okay.
So what happens is one of those guys, he was a little bit more on the brown paper bag. It's a very
brown paper bag. You're light skinned.
No, anything above that.
Anything above that, like anything lighter than that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So essentially, you're saying like Kurt should put mustard on a Snicker so he don't bite his finger.
Don't stop.
So this would be like a brown paper bag, kind of, right? Like that would be like.
But that comes
from
it used to be called the brown paper bag test. If you were darker than that, you.
I got you. All right, cool. All right. Well, one of these. I thought they were both
get this figured the fuck
from being from a fella from a
my bad. Hold on.
From a white
real quick because you're going extra hard with the black joke.
Oh shit!
It's like
as if there's
like
not.
I was trying.
As if there's not 3 black guys.
Yeah, but now I want to go to his dinner table at night when they get it going.
Y'all outnumbered today, dog. It's 3 of us, man.
Yeah, there is.
When you guys make like what you talking about like our like how we get red, like how we get red.
The craziest part is black people really don't be talking about white people that much.
Yeah,
it's just y'all.
So you think that?
All right, chill. We go racism. I love racism. So funny. Yeah.
Right,
no, but it was 2 like real blatant fence grabs in this joint too, man.
And which should have been.
It was. I was dabbling in. So I was like doing dishes or something. Who grabbed the fence?
Medeiros.
Yeah.
Like blatant.
Oh, so wait. Why did Padilla lose a point? I didn't follow
No, Madero's lost the point.
Madero's lost the point.
It wasn't for that though. I don't remember it being.
Was it the eye poke? I think he told you. I told you in the back, or I told you immediately about.
Wait, so Medeiros would have won the fight if he didn't lose a point? How,
bro? I don't know. I
clearly did. I thought Chris won the fight.
He did originally.
I know, but I'm saying like, even with him, even
with the point being deducted?
like I thought like he clearly won the first 2 rounds.
That's why.
Maybe I got to go back and watch that.
Whose mistake was it this time though?
The judge. They said they put it in wrong or something like that. Now here's what I want to know. Y'all tell me in the comment section if you did play this fight. I know it cashed out because Nick said it cashed out, and then did anybody?
What did they do? Ask for your money back?
Yeah, but the thing was, you didn't know that this was about to be a controversy. You thought the guy who was supposed to won.
Yeah.
And then it went into discussion.
Yeah, how did they?
And then over the headset, DC just announced, or whoever was like, just to make a correction, the fight was overturned.
Yeah, what do they do? They go back and just take your money out?
I'm not gonna lie. When I win, I take my shit out.
100%.
Yeah, give me that.
So
$4.
But what if they just go hit your card though?
$4.
That's crazy.
They have access to
First
your
of all,
shit.
that's gonna feel like a scrape, right?
Yeah.
Like don't touch my funds without. That's not right.
The way they did, I had him on I had the fight. I had it with Darrows. I thought he lost too. But what they did is they just canceled that fight out. So it went to a push. But that's because I also had it in a parlay. I didn't have it in like an individual fight bet. So I don't know how that would have played out. But as far as a parlay,
you had like a 30-legger to win $1.2 million.
Right around.
Probably.
We spent way too much time around that fight.
Mateus Gamrot versus Esteban Revius, or however you say it. I'm always say that because I don't know how to say this man's last name.
Gamrot, dog.
Gamrot did Gamrot. I am very proud of Gamrot. I'm a big fan of Gamrot. Love his style. Arm triangle, super tight. Ref jumped the gun a little bit. Was fucking. My man's looking at him like I'm not out.
Oh yeah.
Like, and then he had the glasses on too to show that.
I can see how that could have been a nuisance for the guy.
For sure.
I'm in a submission. I need to
now,
focus solely
on this man strangling me.
And I got to show before you stop it. I got to be like, no, I'm good.
Now I'm telling you, like that is annoying.
DC was annoyed when he was watching.
And especially in that, yo, let me go out.
True.
Let me go out. I'm just gonna wake back up.
It's a joke.
Let me go out.
I can't see how he was a little agitated, like that. Breaking that little 1.6, that definitely could have made the difference between me hanging on or maybe getting out.
My question for you, Sean, do you think this fight here, the Gamrot fight, was put where it was at just so people would watch the prelims? Because I felt like Gamrot should have been a main card fight.
But you can have one guy and not the other guy, and then it doesn't make a... See, if Gamrot was going against somebody who you knew...
No, I got you.
I got you.
But I don't feel like they're in that position now to where they need to they need to put a fight right before the main event to be like, go buy the pay-per-view.
Guaranteed money now.
It's free.
Yeah.
Everything's free, so they can put them wherever they want. Kevin Holland, Randy Brown, crazy ass fight.
Mm-hmm.
I think if Randy was just a little bit, smarter in certain grappling positions, he really could have won this fight.
Mm-hmm. Survived the nasty darts.
Nasty choke though.
I knew I was counting him out. I know submission bets was.
Yeah, they're like,
no, not fucking today.
But it lived up to it was a crazy fight.
Mm-hmm.
And then it kind of fizzled out towards the end that you could tell they both were getting tired, but because they were fighting their fucking dicks off.
Where did the confusion get with the friend? Like, what was going on in the media? Like, what was the?
I don't know if Kevin was just trying to like
say like I'm cool. Like
I don't know.
I feel like like I said, that was a media playing up, and they're watching like they're clipping it up, but clipping it up a certain way. Where Randy like, I don't need to be nobody's friend to fight him. So it's making it seem like he responded to something. Yeah. And then they just, like I said, they were cool in the cage. They were cool after the shit. It's no big deal. Just not even necessary.
Question, did anyone else think like the canvas looked like the guys were slipping a lot more on Saturday night? Because there was a point the guys kept slipping. I put that
now
in the group text.
Now that you mention it
like Randy slipped.
I saw Randy throw, but it was a little lungy, so I didn't.
But there was people were slipping the entire night.
No, he is right.
Because I put that in our group text. I was like, "Yo, is it me? Or does it just look like guys keep slipping?" Because I felt like the one in one of the exchanges, I felt like Randy threw something like really nice. It wasn't a hook. I think it was a straight, and his fucking foot gave out behind him, and he fell into Kevin Holland.
I don't know. I didn't peep.
I did not see.
With the Kevin Holland thing. How much would that fuck with you when a person is having like a conversation with you the way he's doing it? Like, bro, you want to go fit?
Lock in, bro.
Like, how does that?
Just got locked in.
It's like this motherfucker's having a real conversation. Like, bro, we should do this afterwards.
This is the Aaron Pico versus Patricio Pitbull. This is the Aaron Pico I was always high on. Fucking clean boxing, clean combinations, good takedowns, even though he wasn't getting a lot of them. Mixing it up. Aaron Pico looked great. He's in this division to fight the best of the best.
29 years old.
Took some big shots. Looked fine. Yeah, I'm very excited for this Aaron Pico.
Do you feel like we can see Aaron Pico grind his way up to the top of the division?
Yeah,
fighting like
I think so. And then I liked how he was smart at the end when Patricio was trying to get him he's like
Pitbull. You can't have 15 minutes to fight somebody and then
the last 10 seconds be mad when they don't want to just
let's do it. Well, we was doing it.
We've been doing it.
He's like,
he said he was.
And
like
I'm so glad he did that because again, why waste a great performance to have a moment when you just had a great performance?
So good on Aaron Pico, man. Cub Swanson retirement comes out.
God level.
Yo,
I'm
sorry.
Yeah.
I apologize.
You go.
I said, what did I
say? I'm sorry.
Yo, I don't even remember.
He said he only smirked because I smirked. That's
how energy works.
Say you're sorry though.
Sorry.
Say you're sorry.
I'm sorry.
Say you're sorry.
I was on your side, bro.
God level performance.
Yeah.
God level performance. That was and I'm not being light about this. That was a level of performance on the level of Izzy versus Paulo Costa.
Him, Michael Chiesa, the way that those two just went out their last, you don't get much better than that.
That's so dope, man.
So good on fucking Cub.
You'll see him around, man. Say he'll be coaching.
He's got a gym. He started a gym. It's actually a pretty sick gym. It was like an old pool. So instead of like filling in the pool and putting mats on top of it, they made the pool like the mat area.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So
like a pit?
Yeah, like a pit. Yeah. And then like you can like stand over top of it and check it out. It was on one of the embeddeds.
Oh, that's
fire. Pretty sick.
That's fire.
So good on Cub.
Yo, to practice takedown defense though, we will probably wrestle up top. Don't get fucking dropped into the pool.
Don't get thrown in.
So you can't give up no ground. Put a motherfucker on the edge for the sparring session.
Dominic Reyes, Johnny Walker. Unfortunately, that's just how it goes. Sometimes you think that it's going to be a wild, crazy. You put these two like it was when like Derek Lewis and Francis fought. You thought it was just going to be chaos, and it just wasn't.
And I will say, you are there to fight.
Yeah,
but you're not there. I can't even say that. I'm about to say you're not there to get hurt. You are there to fight, but you're there to make the smartest decisions to get.
You can, yeah.
Maybe it just felt a lot of threat. It was just threatening for both of them to engage. I do not know. Dominic Reyes put something on his Instagram. He said, because I was robbed of my interview, I'm just going to stop and say, I don't feel like you were robbed. I just feel like there was nothing there to talk about. So they just moved on. But if you want to interview, you got to do something.
Yeah.
That's all. You know what I mean? So that's all I would say. Other than that, you're right. He said sometimes that's just how it goes. And you're right. But you can't say you were robbed. That's not how the business works. What are we coming to talk about?
You earned.
Yeah. You got to earn. You got to earn something for them to come
these motherfuckers earned it. That's for sure. Josh Hockett versus Curtis Blades.
These boys was rambling,
Listen, man. I'm so happy about what happened here, man.
Yo,
I'll be first to say I apologize.
I apologize as well
to Josh Hockett because
man,
even if you're not with his antics, and I just want to give us because we were just talking about it earlier. I want to give a small breakdown if you don't understand. I know this is not really your shit right here. You have to respect what he's doing outside of fighting in a sense of even with his antics, you may not be a fan, but you can tell that he's doing deep homework on some of the greatest entertainers, which really comes. He's all wrestling. I can tell this dude is a macho man, like you said, Mankind.
So I look at it like he's basically doing the Mankind thing. You know what I'm saying? Because basically what he's doing is he's playing three characters at once. He has the weird shy guy that goes up there that's scared. That's Mankind. He's got his chill sonning, rappy character, and then he's got the Mexican like Vato guy. And it's cringy as shit. But watching him holler at Laura Cinco.
Oh, that was
yo. Is he? What is he white? Is he Mexican?
I don't know, man. He had a shirt that said N-word, please. So I was like, he got to be on the cusp.
I can't tell what he is.
Hockett sounds white to me.
But his complexion a little.
He looks like a white, but he's definitely
white. Somebody had a thing.
He's
for
definitely
pepper for
he's
sure.
definitely.
I just don't know who.
He's definitely got some brown paper bag in him.
Listen, man, I like the antics from that, man.
I was trying to figure out why, like I said, why? Usually after the fights, I always talk to Dean like right after, ask him something deep or something, just to get a Dean response. And I was just trying to figure like, why is it that I hate that he kind of won though? That's how I was still kind of feeling like, damn, it's not supposed to happen. And Dean was trying to explain, he was basically saying like, because he's doing everything that you're not supposed to do in MMA, and then he still went out there and performed. He also pointed out that it's like, even in the sense of like where most people come into a fight, like they got their family, their friends, like it's a comfort because they don't really want to like face the reality that they're going into a fight. This is how he's pointing. He said this guy came out and was the cringiest guy in all of MMA, and he still went out there and performed. And it's just kind of showing like, damn, I don't know what I was about to say, but yeah, either way, he did it. He went out there and he did it with no. It didn't matter what you think. It didn't matter what none of us thought. Well, he went out there and still was exciting. My bad. Last thing, but after he won, he still had his other bit ready.
Yes,
to go right back.
So he had his wits about him, and that
which
lets me know that he wasn't hurt in that fight. A lot of that stumbling around, he was bullshit.
Yeah, I think so too.
He was bullshit.
I think so.
100%.
I think it was an act, bro.
Yes,
but acting like that too can cost you the fucking fight as well.
All that aside, on the strictly on the fight, like I didn't realize how big he was. Like he's a pretty big guy, but he's fast too. So his hand speed, like I said Derek Lewis. Curtis Blades was not ready for that.
No.
Clipped him right out the gate. When Curtis Blades took him down, he was right back up to his feet. Yeah, bro, and just stayed on the pressure.
Let me ask you. First off,
my bad.
It's all good.
Allergies.
Here's the first thing I truly don't like about. There's some parts of MMA where I feel like MMA can still get so much better if guys. I think sometimes guys forget that defense is an option. There's an option to be. No, I'm serious. To be 100% defensive, because obviously when y'all do y'all boxing rounds, you have that. I get it, bigger gloves. I have the option to. You want to get your shit off? Go ahead. You get what I'm saying? But there is an option because you see it with like Ilya sometimes. When you try and bang on Ilya, he doesn't necessarily. I don't have to go back and forth with you. I can be defensive, and that's where I feel like Curtis Blades kind of messed up. He came in hype, ready to fight. Right now, see, fidgety, ready. Like I'm throwing. You don't have to match that energy. If that's the way you want to, you can, a really good IQ fighter, really good, like you have options that you can still use. You don't have to now. I think Curtis Blades lost because you lowered yourself to a standard in which you fought.
The thing we talked about last week.
Yes, and that was my question to you was like, how could he have avoided, how could Curtis Blades could have avoided like this whole lost the whole situation? But
I mean, just been more defensively responsible. But it was hard though, because Hackett, he probably didn't expect him to come out as hot as he did and just to clip him, bro. I'm sure he didn't expect that. Like I didn't expect.
He had no respect for him whatsoever. He didn't have his hands down. Then he's like middle finger in his face, like the whole.
And then he was like, "Oh shit!" And then a couple of those overhands that were really catching him. I just guarantee you, Curtis Blades
they were just fucking overhands.
Got a broken nose and a broken orbital.
Yeah, you saw.
Oh no way! I didn't see that.
Yeah. In the third, he was leg kicking a little more. Like I said, mixing the fucking shots. But I will say this. At some point, when the fight goes in that direction, my mind will now say, fuck the win. We're now fighting for 100K.
Yeah.
Let's get it on. Right?
He got 200K. Pocket, because he got performance of the night and he got fight of the night. So I'm pretty sure he banked 200K.
Nice.
Yo, his life was great with everything that happened for him today.
He's a star.
He's a star.
I'm glad you.
He's a star.
No, Kurt was trying to go against
you. Throw the word star out. You're
Darius Flowers is a star.
You know I'm
You're a little loose with the word. I'll give you.
Y'all gonna skip over Darius Flowers?
I'll give you Josh Hackett as a star.
Jesus Christ.
We gotta keep moving on. Paulo Costa versus Mirkanov. Insane fight. Like it was a good fight.
Yeah.
Great fight. I thought the first round, Paulo dropped him in the first round, right? Or
I was actually watching this on my bike with my phone in my cup holder.
Either way, I know that
fucking wild.
I know that it was getting I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure Paulo was out in front the first round. Definitely got a little sketchy in the second round. Like it was getting
it was back and forth.
It was back and forth. They were catching each other. And then Paulo with the kick at the end.
We took odds on it, but we did. I just want to say we were.
Yeah.
I did not know how the kick was going to play out, but we were trying to point out he has one of the most Powerful
and that kick,
best,
he was going to the leg, he was going to the body, and eventually sends it upstairs.
And kind of looked like he broke his arm or something like that. I don't know if that was released.
Polo looks huge at 205 too. He looks like a real 205er.
Yeah.
This guy I think he was like ranked 6 or 7. So Polo's going to jump right into the top 10. It's going to be interesting to see if he stays at light heavyweight.
And he was spamming the head kick, and it worked. It worked for that, man.
Well, Osmont was just looking for what he knows best, and that's that fucking straight left knockout.
He wasn't looking for takedowns. Wasn't mixing it up. All right, Carlos Ulberg.
Hold on. We can't skip past something very, very important. After he won that fight, the interaction between him and our president of the United States of America.
What was it?
Trump was talking to him like he wanted to fuck.
Yo,
bro, it was crazy.
Hey, you a beautiful guy.
He was like, yo, bro. He was like, you're a beautiful man. He was just like, thank you, Mr. President. He was like, you shouldn't be a fighter. You should be a model.
Shit.
You should be a model.
He knows talent.
But I will say this is on a serious note. Trump is from an era where men, how can I say this? Pause and all that shit. Like it wasn't that. You get what I'm saying? Like motherfuckers was, that's what it was. Like
what it was?
What I'm saying is motherfuckers was comfortable in their masculinity. Okay. That's what I'm telling you. Pause wasn't a game. It was already like, man, you're a handsome fella. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Like you met fucking James Bond or whatever the motherfucker that played James Bond. He probably was like,
oh, that's who you think.
You're a
You think James Bond?
My sexuality. I get where I'm coming.
But why you saying Paul so much?
Oh, because that's the one that came to my head. I don't know. I just noticed about it. My mom from an old era, like in my mom, like Ric Flair was the sexiest dude of all times. You get what I'm saying? Like, but I can get what she probably saw. Where it's like, I understand what you're saying, Mom. Like he was just this, that.
Yo, thanks for respecting the whites, man.
No, my mom is a Ric Flair fucking. Like Ric Flair was so.
You a James Bond guy. It's all right.
That's fucking crazy. I don't know. I just think about history, but yeah,
I got you.
That was cool. That was it. With
Ulberg versus Yuri. Justin did say left. Like, come on.
Just for everybody, when he said this exact thing, left hook, knockout, Sean was like, shut the fuck up.
Yo, you as Yuri, wait, you got something to say?
I do, Sean.
Oh my God! See, like
being
now
your old head, right?
He's gonna try to pull like a rubber chicken out of his pocket.
No, I ain't doing that.
Or do some skit.
Just trying to no skit, bro. You just gotta listen to me.
Yo, bitch, you said you gonna tell me shut the fuck up, man. I said I said say it.
He got scared, yo.
He was talking at any point. You could have said shut the fuck up.
You know what? You're right.
Oh my God!
I totally dropped the ball.
Go ahead, say it.
Shut the fuck up. The fuck is
all right, back to be a fucking back to something big. Back to something serious. Man, I thought Yuri won the fight. It was damn near over. Those calf kicks, and then something happened to his back leg. My man had no legs. If that would have went to the next round,
it may not have made it out of the corner.
He might not have been able to get off the stool. But MMA's.
Yeah, one of the stupidest losses I've ever seen.
And I'm going to say it. And that's why even with, if you say, oh, I told you, I'm not buying that.
Yeah.
Right? Because, and I'm not, and it's a fight. I'm not taking nothing from Oberg. You won. He won. But we all saw what happened.
Mm-hmm.
I get it, but also with that whole leg situation, it still showed that there was value in what he was talking about. And when I start thinking about the because I know he was doing the damage to the legs, but it was also like that slippery canvas shit. It was a lot of weird movement. No, bro, it really was some weird shit going on, man. When he pointed that out, I did see that throughout the night.
Yeah, because the fucking canvas is like NASCAR. There's a million different sponsors. You're slipping on
that. I will also say that, because he didn't injure the leg. The leg was injured during a strike or...
Well, he injured the lead leg.
Yeah, it was a back step.
But I don't know what happened to his back leg.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do we feel like this whole samurai mindset, is this actually becoming a weakness that is not good for the competitive nature of
What
the
do you mean,
sport?
Sam? Like him, like what?
Because in this fight, he's injured. He realizes he's injured. On some anime honorable shit. Mm-hmm. It's like he releases the gas pedal and says, you know what, you're hurt, then we'll fight right here. Your sword is bent.
Do you think that's what he did?
I do,
believe so.
Because
he absolutely did not.
You could have ended it in that sequence.
He did not.
He didn't do that?
No.
You're a liar.
He's a liar.
You're a liar.
I'm going to say jury's a liar. if the man's
Did
leg was
Yuri
hurt.
say he did that?
Yes.
He said me granting him mercy cost me the fight.
So I'm gonna tell you why it's not merciful.
Go ahead.
If his leg is hurt, right? If it was mercy, he wouldn't have kicked him not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 times in the leg. After he did the point down, he started kicking his leg. What he was looking for was to turn that into a moment where he was going to knock him out. He wanted a crazy knockout, bro, because the dude's leg was hurt. He could have kicked him in his leg and ended the fight, bro.
When you're in a fight, your perspective and Jerry's perspective is different.
No.
Yes, it is. You see that he's injured. Jerry may not have picked. You see it all the time in fights. Or we hear it in the corner. My fucking hand, or my fucking leg, or my fucking groin. Hit him with your groin. You hear these things all the time. Doesn't mean that Jerry heard it or Jerry even notices it. It doesn't work like that.
Jerry's saying that he noticed that his leg was hurt and he was giving him a chance. But I'm saying that's not giving him a chance by saying, let's do this right here so I can knock you out on your leg, and it backfired on him, bro.
Not if everything you was doing prior to doing that was working. Why not just get the clean kill?
Bro, if he would have KO'd him right there and there, bro, it would have been a different story, bro. He did not. He was about to stunt on that man.
I'm going to say something in his head definitely processed the absolute wrong way because, like I said, it was a moment for him to just get it over
Maybe he's just too wild of a fighter, and if he would have just calmed down.
I think he's an honorable guy. I think it wouldn't have been honorable. I think in his mind, it would not have been honorable.
I think if he did that, it's pretty fucking stupid.
In a street fight, if I'm fighting somebody and their leg ends up broken, right? And then in front of them, I go like this. Yeah, come on. I mean, bro, he's already hurt. What am I talking about, man?
He's different.
People going to call me a clown if I do that.
He's different.
I think he wanted him to stop fighting is what it was off the injury and just be like, I showed mercy. I won the belt. He got injured.
Something like that,
That's
bro.
what I think that's what happened.
And
Instead,
him, though,
he gets slept.
The reality is, whether he lost it or if he won it, he wouldn't have been happy with the results. Because even if he would have won and he was injured, he would have had that sad, like guys, I win, but
he would have got cooked anyway. People were like, "Oh, you only won because he was hurt." That type of bullshit. MMA fans are the worst.
Either way,
you say that all the time.
He's calling for a rematch. He wants to fight him in a rematch.
I don't think people are excited about Oldberg having a belt.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not too jazzed about it. I mean, I'm not saying
I like that. Jazzed.
Like,
I'm using that.
Yes. I mean, he's a good fighter, but like when Pereira's around, even Yuri, like it's just more exciting.
What if it doesn't go well for Pereira?
Comes back down,
and I'm not gonna lie. So a little. No, I'm not. In the
and it might not go well for him.
Yeah, I'm not in the gossip. Well, it was an exciting card. Like I said, besides the one fight, I thought it was a very exciting card from top to bottom. That was.
Let me address something real quick.
Oh my God.
Can we just do a little? Can we do a little bit of fanfare that we had some questions in there?
We're not. Can you calm the fuck down?
What you got to do?
I just got to show something.
Go ahead.
I'm not bald. That's all.
That was a big concern.
Yeah, motherfuckers think I'm bald, Sean. I had to get that off.
Sean's off social media and all that right now.
Yeah, Sean's off social media.
They signed the next heavyweight prospect.
I would like to know from you, where do you think would be a good entry point for Gabe? What do you if anybody come up and say, what would be a good starter?
I don't even know.
Because he's good, right? He's good naturally. He's good from his history of combat, or I guess competitive sport. That's about, you would have to put him, you can't give him a bum.
I give him Marcin Tybura.
Okay.
Where's he ranked? Let me see.
Maybe at the bottom. 15?
11. All right. We got Walter Walker. We got Mick Parkin, Shamil Gaziev, Taliesin Teixeira, and then we have Marcin Tybura. Tyrell Fortune's right there. No.
There are striking concerns on my behalf.
I would go Marcin Tybura.
I think that limits a little bit of the striking. Like, nothing crazy that you can't.
He's more of a grappler.
Yes, and you may have a path to victory there if you can get it started. But you would be in there with the actual MMA guy who knows what he's doing, has seen a lot of competition. I could agree to that.
Going on the UFC, though, picking him up and add some excitement to the division. Yes. Makes his debut International Fight Week.
Sean, if you were Gabe Stevenson's coach, what is getting him ready for his first fight? What would you focus on as his coach?
I mean, just keep developing his overall MMA skills, just mixing up the strikes with the takedowns. Obviously, he's already got the wrestling, but I feel like wrestlers are so good at wrestling, they get away from wrestling and they stop doing it once they like start landing punches and they feel how good it feels to knock guys out, like don't get away from what your bread and butter was.
I'll throw this out there. I used to feel like wrestling was the best base to have, but looking at recent couple years, man, kickboxers are somehow climbing to the top. That's pretty crazy to see. But excited for Gabe Steveson. Gabe, I always want to put that son on there, son.
Gabe Steveson.
Cool. I guess if John Jones is going to be in his corner, just see Johnny Bones a little bit more. That would be cool as well. Last night, did you guys see the commercial that was artificially made for the White House trailer?
Of course.
No.
Yep.
Well, it was Saturday. You just fucked my days up.
True,
I was like, what the fuck was that?
I hate seeing it, man. From two perspectives. One, like sometimes there's good frames where it's like so realistic you can't tell, and then sometimes when you see like Cyril Gahn get out the car, look Pixar, it's like this look like a fucking Pixar ass fucking Cyril Gahn, bro.
I didn't see it.
It had me thinking about AI, which like I said, seeing the trailer, I was like, it's crazy because they probably save so much money putting
it's a crazy amount of money.
It is a crazy amount of money, how much, like for what they presented, how they built it up, and they didn't have to pay much. That probably was the work of one guy, honestly.
Well, you got to match the schedules of the fighters, have them meet, film all of this stuff, and then, you know what I'm saying, the director.
Like
no.
I can't say it looks like shit, no. But with the amount of money that they got in there, just from an employment standpoint, all those people that work in the graphics department and something like that, like they're not they're letting these people go, bro.
They don't need it. That was cool. But I asked that because that led me to thinking about AI. You're watching it in baseball. You already see it in basketball, football, how much they're bringing in artificial intelligence. And with like the smart Ks, the meta, whatever, blah, blah. Do you think we could see AI inserted into MMA in some sort of way? And I do have some examples. And what would you think about these type of examples? One, like even like pitching, you got like the hot zone, stuff like that. If let's say you had it in the corner, you had an iPad and your coaches was getting actual feedback information from the fight. Let's say when you come back, they actually got like something like said like a hot zone, like, yo, he's landing 70% to the right side of the body, or they show it on the screen sometimes. But if you had this information, do you think this could change the sport in a sense of quality or
I don't want it.
You wouldn't want it? Too much to think about in 60 seconds?
I think it's a terrible thing.
Take
Be in a corner with a calculator and shit.
It's a fight. Like we're getting too far away from even like with the entertainer like stuff. Like let MMA still be MMA. Like don't take us out of.
What if the cage could help motherfuckers who couldn't grapple and they could read the they could read the shit?
So
hip hop, shrimp out.
NFL has a version of what you're talking about. When you watch stuff on Amazon, there's this other view that you could click on. The camera angles are different, and it almost looks like Madden. Like when the people run, it's leaving the trails and all of that. It's super annoying. Too much. You don't need any of that stuff in fighting.
Remember,
bro.
You know who originated that, right? It was the NHL. They did it with the pop,
glowing hockey puck. Yep, that was what started it.
I'm going to ask you one more thing, and then I'm going to move on to these last questions. But what if in the future, let's say 10 years from now, though, it was like a robot you could spar that knew all your tendencies and shit. No cardio on this motherfucker. He's getting better and better every round. Would you fuck with it?
That's like that movie.
Pretty cool.
That's kind of bugged out because what if
like
somebody hacked your
D2734 beat your ass the other night? Like, man, this fucking bot, man.
Yeah, Rumble and Johnny Five
putting it on me. Like your wife told me I was work. Man, this motherfucker's getting so good. It's like he know me.
Yeah. No, that's bad, yo. Because then it would be taking your opponent. You could have download your opponent.
He's in your bed with your wife.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah, women gonna be boning them robots.
Down
by
in Dallas,
the way.
man.
Got my sex doll pregnant.
Oh, hold on, real quick.
Dick
also,
down by D2.
Something really with the AI stuff. They actually asked Dana. It was like a week ago at the press conference about it.
Yeah.
And his answer was so wild to
crazy.
me. He said, "Shut the fuck up and watch the fight." They said the fans are really upset with this AI stuff that you're using in promotions. And he was like, AI's coming, so what? How about this?
He's right, though.
He said, shut the fuck up and watch the fights. That's a crazy thing to say to your market, though.
Bro, but
because in his mind, it's like, what does this have to do with the fights? We're in the fight game.
I somewhat agree, but I also disagree a little bit where it's like, yo, the fans, like, they love, like, seeing, like, remember, like, the old posters they used to do and just, like, how much, like, passion was put into it? So like, I get both sides of it.
They want to see those fighters meet up and do stuff. They don't want a cartoon of them.
I'm not gonna lie. I even for certain shit with the fighters meeting up, I was watching a stare down the other day. It was just so weird. I was just like,
some of them
stare downs are weird. Bro, I love the no sell that Jerry did. When he did, like, I'm not about to say.
They said Chimaev and Strickland they can't even do the Paramount one.
Because they'll fight.
No stare.
So we have another McGregor fucking Khabib Jamie.
Yeah.
You just want to go eat.
I remember being behind two fighters for Cage Fury, and they were barking at each other. I was like, you guys are fighting tomorrow. Fucking.
Fact. Real quick, I got
these questions.
Yeah, real quick, I got you.
I'll knock these Jones out.
Before 1 second, I just want you to explain one thing because people ask this a lot. Often you do say like, I wasn't able to watch the whole card. Can you just explain why you cannot always watch all of the cards so people understand that you have priorities that are more important than staying up till 1 a.m?
Like I have a family, I have a child, I have a training schedule, I have a sleep schedule, I have other priorities. And to be completely honest, like there's some fights I just don't want to watch.
True.
Like, bro, like you can be an NFL fan and there's gonna be games you don't give a fuck about.
Yeah.
There's certain fights I don't give a fuck about.
And I mainly just want to stick to the sleep, which Dev I saw you go in the comments try to explain. It's like, yo, you can't prioritize staying up to watch the fights when you have when you're
even
an athlete.
I went to bed after I woke up next morning and I rewatched Paulo and the main event because I went to bed. Like I tried to stay up, couldn't stay up. Like,
it actually makes more sense to steal the time from the nighttime and jump up early than it would be to stay up late.
Now
you can't. No. So it's better to go up at 9, jump at 6.
Yeah.
Watch the couple
that's
fights.
What I do. Like if I miss some fights, I'll wake up the next day. I watch them. I'm not staying up till
2 in the morning,
12, 1 in the morning.
And no disrespect is for viewership. It should be common sense that somebody has a priority career
over.
When we had John Gooden, he explained how much work they have to put in to be able to be that knowledgeable. How much stuff but that's their full time career. Like come on now.
Yeah, I got you real quick. I will
Jones out.
Go ahead.
Yeah, you can read them. Then.
Y'all screen names is crazy because y'all cowards for I'll be feeling like, but use your name. Use a name that's whatever. TT58-Z9R. After a win against Buckley, how many fights away do you believe you are away from getting a title shot?
I'd say 2. 2 more.
2 fights away. These are all from the comment section. Make sure you go to the comment section. If you got any questions, you can leave them in there. I will grab the ones that make sense. Football question for Justin. Could you tackle Sean Brady in the open field if he was a running back and you were a linebacker?
I already told him off the jump I am not a linebacker.
Okay.
I would be a nose tackle.
Okay.
And if we had a 5-yard and he had to, absolutely.
I'm not even entertaining. I would stuff your mitt right in the grass.
That sounds
brother.
great.
I would stuff your mitt. You'd be sniffing.
You'd
turf.
have all this 320 pounds of sex on top of you, baby.
You'd be sniffing turf.
I'm not. This one is kind of long. I'll do a long story short. Can you tell the story how everyone met? I'll just cover everybody real quick. I met Sean when he was still on the regionals. I decided to buy a camera. I kind of became his camera guy, and that's how we got closer as friends and everything like that. Dev. I'll start with Haskell first because Dev came on last. Haskell, I met through the gym. You guys met through martial arts, believe it or not. You guys met through martial arts. I believe.
Sean got chased home from school one day, and I picked him up, and I took him to the gym.
Tell him.
I actually met Dev at a Wawa. He held the door for me. I told him I got him when I come back out. He felt disrespected. He followed me in the store.
Dev, also, if you remember the beginning pods, I was kind of running the production and stuff. Dev caught hold of our show. It's something that he wanted to be a part of. He extended his invitation and like helping us get it to the next level, and we brought Dev in, and now Dev has become a staple of the show. And that's how we all met, and then we all met through our already associates. All right, can you say everybody met? Football question, and the last one will be from Matterer 9444. Not head to head, purely resume wins. Who is better all time? Lightweight Charles or Khabib?
Who has better wins?
Yes, not head-to-head, purely resume, just wins.
I'd probably say Charles. Like, if you go look at Charles's record, because he's been doing it longer, like, his resume is crazy. Towards the end, obviously, Khabib had all those names, but before that, like, they weren't, like, the biggest names.
I think by the end of time, Khabib will continue to get flack because he just left a little too early for people's likings, and I think people will never get over that, and it's going to be very hard for people to ever fully accept him as one of the GOATs. So you'll always hear that argument. As always, everybody, subscribe to the YouTube BradyBagz. I'm sorry, Steady Picks and the BradyBagz show. I'm gonna stop because I'm gonna let you go.
Before we get off, you always hear how, Kurt says that, he's a blue collar man. We're all working men. The BradyBagz family gives condolences out to the 401, the iron workers that were killed in that collapse. They still got some bodies that haven't been recovered. They had
I didn't see that.
Yeah, they have to knock the building down, and they're going to go in for the recovery. We're all working men. We all do things. Sean fights. I do adjustment. Dev does what he does. Kurt, the truck driver. We could be on our way here, and something might happen. We might not be here. I've always had love for the union guys in Philly, man. So, send you guys some love and support from us, man.
My man Haskell, appreciate that. Union workers, that, right? Sign up for Steady Picks. Take a chance on that Steady Picks Premium. Get that 7-day free trial.
Shout out that way.
Get those picks from Steady Picks.
Peace.